Hello, this is Captain James Van Tock, United States Army, Infantry, retired. Once a soldier, always a soldier for life, and a leader forever. Currently serving as a Wing Imperial Humanitarian Representative, as well as the Commandant for the State of Vietnam Airborne. My brothers and sisters, today, I'm with the Suicide Prevention Counselor and Master Mechanic, Nate Castle. He's working on a special commission, a Peugeot 403 faux Resamad Tribute body swap on top of a 1959 Sunbeam Rapier. This vehicle is going to be used to be traveling all over the country to help promote and to stop suicides of our military, police officers, and civilians, as well as to stop the overdoses, to bring public awareness so we can all work together to stop these suicides. Right now, Nate Castle, would you please take us away? Castle Man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Captain. Well, okay. If you follow me, I've already welded the other quarter panel in for the back. Right now, all I'm doing is prepping this side in, grinding everything down to where I can get a good bead in. And it's a little bit of a tedious process because I gotta make sure I don't run it too thin. Doing this kind of work takes a lot of knowledge, a lot of skill, not heavy-handed, but light-handed to an extent, but know how far you can go without burning through the metal. That's cute. I like that. So what we do is we just back out this screw here that holds this body in place a little bit. So I can pull this out just like so, just enough to be able to get in there and do what I gotta do. That's where this baby's gonna come and play.
What's this cover, if you can explain for the viewers, what's this cover on top of here about for?
Well, that's to keep the vehicle protected from any weld bearings that are going in the vehicle, to prevent fire is what it's for. As you see, it's covering the whole back half where I'm working at, both sides. Now, on this end, like right here and right here, I've already blued the metal, which means I ran it almost too thin and I can go through it too easy when I weld it. So now I have to go about it a different way when I do it, about putting it in place and welding it correctly without blowing through it. That's another trick on its own. That's why I'm as good as I am at what I do, because I've been doing this for years on end. That's business. can see here, this baby's got a lot of Bondo in it. She's been skim coated several times, from what I can see. Multiples. You can see right here in the Bondo lines, which had a different Bondo here, then a different Bondo here, then a different Bondo through here. 3 or 4 different types of Bondo was used on this vehicle when it was done, prior to me. Now when I finish this, I'll use a short hair fiberglass Bondo that's really strong to fill in a lot of things, and use a regular Bondo as my final to cover everything up, any glitches, anything that I made when I used the other shit. I use regular Bondo as my final coat, so when I lay my primer, everything's smooth, it looks good, it's perfect, I have no problems, it just lays nice. In order to do so in that position, when I do the primer and the paint on this, I will go back through it, I'll sand it down, mask it all down, prime it down, well, mask it, prime it, sand it, well, sand it, prime it, after I Bondo it, go back through, do a wet sand, prime it again, and do another wet sand as my final with a lighter grit on wet sand, and use a low reducer, because I'm going to use a single stage shot on this, 1 shot, 1 kill, and it'll come out really nice. It'll come out like a professional did it. Give yourself plenty of room for error, especially if you're not experienced in this stuff. See here, I only grinded it out maybe an inch both ways, actually an inch total each, going either direction, and that's a 1/2 inch of space that I need for me. But if you're unexperienced in this, I suggest an inch or better. Dust. Alright.